right, we're here at SCaLE 11 and I'm speaking with Jean and David from LibreOffice, and I'm going to start with Jean. She's going to tell us a little bit about some of the questions and so forth that have come to them today, and kind of give you some insight also into what LibreOffice has to offer.
Well, LibreOffice is the open source, one of the open source office suites rivals to Microsoft Office. A lot of the questions we've been getting has to do with moving documents from Microsoft Office into LibreOffice. A lot of people have come up and said, you've rescued files for us that we can't open because we don't have Microsoft Office. And the sort of questions we get, well, some of them we can answer, and some of them we find are very interesting questions that we'd like to go and find out the answers to ourselves. I'm basically a writer and an author and publisher, and so I can often answer questions about things like producing books, but you ask me about some other things and it's beyond me. Yes?
No, I was going to say that's very interesting, and this is your first year at Linux, right? The SCaLE Linux?
I was at SCaLE in 2006 with OpenOffice, actually, and David was there as well. But this is my first time, my first return time, yes.
Well, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for visiting with us. And we have David here. He's going to tell us a little bit about his experiences this weekend and a little bit his take on LibreOffice.
Most of the people who have come up here have been saying that they're really happy that LibreOffice exists. And there have been a few people who have never heard of it before because they're coming along with some people who are just beginning to use Linux and want them to find out. And they're always happy to know that it runs on both Linux and Mac and Windows, so that they can use it without having to go completely into Linux. And I like to do the demos of it, and when I started doing demos of the drawing module and the math formulas, it's a lot of fun, and people think, wow, this could really be useful for me.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. And I think you mentioned earlier, David, that this is not your first time at Linux either. You've been here before, as Jean just mentioned.
Yes, I've been here as an attendee for a few years, and this is the first time I've been working at an exhibitor.
Well, thank you so much. And signing off with Jean and David for LibreOffice, SCaLE number 11.